Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we cover everything that is going on inside of crypto. If you're trying to stay up to date on everything going on in the crypto space, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you will be notified each time I put out a video like this. I got a good one for you guys today, and it'll also probably be a quick one. We'll go over some Cardano, also what's going on in the market. As we know, a lot of these coins are moving up. Excitement has returned. Greed has also returned a lot quicker than I was expecting, and it's honestly just interesting to see. So I don't want to waste any of your time. We're going to hop right into it. The first thing I want to cover here today is Bitcoin's upcoming weekly close, because this could be pretty huge. So here we have this chart that this article published, and they point out that Bitcoin printed a bullish engulfing candle and closed back above the 200-day moving average, now entering 47,000 to the $50,000 zone of resistance. It must absorb supply in this area and make a strong weekly close at the highs above the 21-week and the 200-day. And if it does this, this could be one of the most bullish weekly closes, and it will send one of the most bullish signals that we have seen in a long time. Honestly, since last year, since 2020, when the whole pandemic crash basically happened. At the moment, there's no signs of large long-term holders selling, and we know we have other data that shows that long-term holders and people who've been in this space long-term have actually been accumulating while Bitcoin was pulled back. They say, therefore, the current pullback can be seen as technical selling, as price action reached slightly overheated and overbought levels. However, it is critical for the bulls to protect the 200-day moving average as support. The bulls must push Bitcoin higher into the weekly close above the 21-week moving average, which currently lies around $43.9 thousand, along with the 200-day moving average line, which currently lies around $45,000, in order to trigger one of the most bullish technical buy signals in re-entering bull market continuation. The last time we had such a bullish weekly 21-week MA cross was in April of 2020, which was again back during the whole pandemic crash. So things are looking very good. Excitement has returned in a great way. Greed has also returned in a big way, and things are looking pretty interesting. I was scrolling through Twitter and I came across this. This was put out by Willy Woo, and he put out some data here. Users on the Bitcoin network is now growing at its fastest rate ever. 1.2 million users were added in the last 30 days, which honestly is pretty crazy to think about. He says this does not include off-chain users on exchanges, which typically sees up to 3 times this number. And he posts this chart here, which is overlaid. These are two very, this is a lot of data here, so we're kind of looking towards the end. This line right here, this blue line that I'm on, is the Bitcoin price, whereas to right here, this purple line is the user growth. And if we go up to more recent times, on this end of the chart here, we can see that user growth has started to skyrocket, and there's been again, he says 1.2 million users added in the past 30 days, and he posted this on August 11th. It is now August 14th, and we're seeing that green in the market. So interesting stuff. We also have, for the first time in 3 months, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index shows extreme greed, which again came back much quicker than I was expecting, and it just kind of goes to show how fast things can change in crypto. We were in extreme fear for, it felt like a couple of months. I think it definitely was probably a couple of months, and it's easy to lose track of time in those places. And it seems like it's been a couple of weeks where we got out of extreme fear, we got out of neutral. Yesterday we were in greed, last week we're in greed, and now we're already in extreme greed. And it seems like everybody has went from is the bear market coming, is the bull market over, to now putting in new and higher price predictions. So it's just really funny how the market works, right? A lot of people who are super bearish, selling, everything like that, have now turned into bulls. So if you were actually able to hold through this crash, maybe you're new to crypto, remember this, because this happens over and over and over again. It is literally like a cycle, and if you could recognize this, it becomes an opportunity that you can take advantage of, and you can make a lot of money in this market if you can just realize the emotions of crypto and the cycles of crypto and how the retail traders act. Now let's quickly hop into some Cardano and ADA. Here we have ADA is now the the third most valuable crypto, and an analyst says that Cardano's best days are ahead of it. IOHK announced the date for the Alonzo hard fork on the Cardano mainnet, and Cardano's Alonzo hard fork combinator event has been scheduled for September 12th, so that is some big news. This highly anticipated announcement seems to have helped ADA to extend its recent bull run, which started around July 20th, thereby becoming the third most valuable crypto asset by market cap. The ADA price hit today's intraday high of $2.24. This is not far off from the all-time high price of $2.42. So not bad at all. We are less than 20 cents away from ADA being in price discovery, which is honestly so exciting. And I'm expecting that we will probably be there sooner rather than later. This article also shares something that Coin Bureau said, and here's what he has to say about Cardano. He says, even though Cardano's upside potential is also limited due to its large market cap, it has much more room to grow than Ethereum, and this is for many reasons. For starters, ADA has maintained its bullish momentum against all odds. It has held up strong despite the recent downturn and is still in a very visible uptrend. This is because Cardano's best days are ahead of it. So basically saying, even though Cardano has a larger market cap than Ethereum, he is thinking that Cardano could outperform Ethereum. Let me know what you guys think of that down below. I think that is definitely possible, but let me know which coin you guys think will be basically making the most gains. Is it going to be ADA or is it going to be Ethereum? And we'll also touch on some more Cardano stuff here. It says Cardano is ready to run to $5, and honestly, I would not be surprised at all. This is coming from a crypto analyst and trader, Michael Vandepomp, who says that he believes that Cardano's ADA token is, quote, one of the strongest coins out there. Recently, he explains how the ADA price could hit $5 in the near future. After looking at ADA's recent price action, he had this to say: what is the target zone if Cardano is going to continue moving? That is very simple. We are looking at a continuation with Fibonacci extension. The next target zones for Cardano in a new impulse wave is $3.35 and then $5. Is Cardano ready for the run to $5? Yes, I think so. I think the market is heating up for another big wave. And honestly, guys, I think Cardano is ready for $5 as well. I actually happen to have an ADA chart pulled up right here. And yeah, guys, you judge for yourselves. It looks like we could be getting ready to blast through this thing. And as Vandepomp said, we could be looking at bullish continuation with Fibonacci extension. Really awesome stuff and great news for Cardano and the ADA token. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comments down below. We also have tech giant Intel owns a stake in Coinbase, which I thought was pretty interesting. Here we have Intel disclosed on Friday that it purchased 3,014 coin shares during its Q2 ending in June 26. The shares are worth about $787,000 and based on Coinbase's current share price of $261. Now, they have notes that Intel might have bought the shares before Coinbase started trading publicly on the NASDAQ via a direct listing in April, but the stake in Coinbase is below the 5% threshold, which means the exchange was not obligated to report it before going public. However, they did report this, just so you guys know, to the SEC. I guess since they own more than 100 million investments, they have to report that to the SEC. And this article also touches on other notable companies that have acquired a stake in Coinbase, and those include Cathie Wood's ARK Invest, which has been scooping up the exchange's shares ever since it went public. ARK Invest Management now owns over 5.6 million Coinbase shares, while the ARK Innovation ETF owns over 4.2 million shares in the exchange, and that is a lot of shares to own of Coinbase. Let me know in the comments below. I know I've been asking you guys a lot of stuff for let me know in the comments, but I am curious to know if any of you guys own Coinbase stock. Let me know in the comments, and if you don't, also let me know. I know a lot of people, they said, I think I asked this when Coinbase first launched, and I was like, hey, will you guys be buying Coinbase stock? And a lot of people said, no, I won't be buying Coinbase stock because I'd rather own crypto. And you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. That was a good point. So if you're in that boat, let me know. Or if you're in the other boat and you're buying Coinbase stock, let me know in the comments. Interested to see what kind of answers we get. We already touched on the fear and greed index. We know we're in extreme greed, sitting at 76. 46. So let's check out the top 10 cryptos for today. We have Bitcoin at 46.7K, Ethereum at 3.2K, Cardano at $2.18, Binance Coin at $405, XRP up 20% on the 24-hour, sitting at $1.23. Dogecoin at 28 cents, Polkadot at $22, Uniswap at $29, and looks like Bitcoin Cash is also moving up the ladder, sitting at $669. So some awesome stuff. And with that said, guys, that is the video for today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you tap the like and make sure you subscribe. Doing both or either of those definitely helps me grow the channel. And if you're trying to stay up to date on everything going on in the crypto market, then you'll definitely want to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified every single time I put a video out. My videos are not financial advice. I am just documenting the daily crypto news and this crypto bull run, and that is it. Anything that I express is nothing more than my personal opinion. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you on the next video.